Vedge is a Philadelphia institution with a classically elegant dining experience and a progressive and bold approach to cooking. Vegetables are in the spotlight at Vedge, featuring locally sourced and seasonal ingredients. Behind the bar, the cocktails are fun and innovative, using house-made syrups and bitters. Vedge prides itself on being a foodie's restaurant for omnivores, vegetarians, vegans, and carnivores alike. Kate and Rich, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. Very busy all the time. Last time we chatted, we were at V Street. It had just opened about 2 years ago. And I have to tell you, from there I went and talked to several vegan business owners in Philadelphia. Across the board, unanimous, everyone loves the two of you. They love you and they feel so encouraged and supported. How does it feel for you guys to be sort of embraced by the community that way?
It makes us sound like we're the godmothers now. Yeah. How does it feel? Well, you know, we worked really hard for it. You know, some people say you get lucky in this business. No such thing. You know, you certainly do need to be in the right place at the right time and doing the right things. But, you know, we worked really hard at this, creating, you know, not just our food, but this vision for how, you know, we want to express our hospitality, not just to, you know, our guests, but the people that work with us.
One of my must-have items every single time I dine at Vedge is the rutabaga fondue. It's creamy, cheesy, tangy, and smooth. Loaded with flavor, served with a pickled pot of veggies and a house-baked soft pretzel. Now, let's talk about a few dishes that make Vedge, Vedge. First up, the stuffed avocado with romesco. Half of an avocado loaded to the brim with cauliflower fried rice and served on a fried rice chip atop romesco, a traditionally inspired nut and red pepper based sauce. The seared pea leaves with smoked onion dashi. Dashi is a classic soup and cooking stock used in Japanese cuisine, served with fava bean leaves with a roasted beef that resembles sashimi. The wood-grilled carrots is above and beyond, showcasing European deli flavors with garlic, dill, celery seed, and fennel. Roasted, wood-grilled, and charred for a beautifully smoky finish with a carrot mustard sauce. And for dessert here, they always keep you on your toes. I once had a horseradish ice cream. That's the face I made when the waiter told me about it, but it was delicious. It was a special at the time. A dessert you can always get is the peach robotaiyaki. Robotaiyaki refers to a method of cooking similar to barbecue. The peaches are marinated and grilled, served with a green honeydew duck sauce, miso ice cream, and topped with a yuzu cornbread. Now, you both have very illustrious careers. You have cookbooks, there's restaurants, there's TV, there's awards, all this stuff. You've influenced people. Did you know getting into this that you would sort of influence people in the way that you have?
Well, you can only hope that that's what's going to happen as you spend as much time as we have in this business. Now, Kate and I have been doing this for, 16 years together. So you can only hope that if you do everything right, that down the line, people are going to look to you as a model of what they need to do. It's not an easy business to figure out. I've always thought that anyone who's smart enough to try to figure out how to run a restaurant successfully is probably smart enough not to have gotten into it in the first place. So there's this whole idea that, once you get in there, we get letters from people who do open up their own businesses saying, why didn't you tell us? This is insane. It's not for everybody, but if you could do it well, and then 16 years later have people look at you as a model of how to do it. I mean, that's just the greatest, gift of gratitude in the world, right?
It's a family for us, and it's very much like continued to grow over the years. Yeah. I go to one restaurant and I have my little family there, and then I go to the other restaurant and I have a whole other family. It kind of feels weird. But at the same time, we try to make efforts to keep it all just feeding each other and inspiring each other. And that seems to work.
In this day and age in the restaurant business, you just can't keep doing what you've always done. You've got to stay sharp, and you've got to stay consistent.
Now, if you can't get to Philadelphia and go to one of their restaurants, you can go pick up their cookbook, Vedge, or their second cookbook, V Street. with recipes inspired and from the restaurants, both of them. But if you can get to Philadelphia, go to vedgerestaurant.com and make your reservation today.